Strike the rock. In Exodus we read a series of curious accounts that do not seem to make a lot of sense in the literal meaning. Exodus 17, 5-7. 5. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go on before the people, and take with thee of the elders of Israel, and thy rod, wherewith thou smotest the river, take in thine hand, and go. 6. Behold, I will stand before thee there upon the rock in Horeb, and thou shalt smite the rock, and there shall come water out of it, that the people may drink. And Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel. 7. And he called the name of the place Massah and Meribah, because of the chiding of the children of Israel, and because they tempted the Lord, saying, Is the Lord among us or not? And then in Numbers 20, 8-13. 8. Take the rod, and gather thou the assembly together, thou and Aaron thy brother, and speak ye unto the rock before their eyes, and it shall give forth his water, and thou shalt bring forth to them water out of the rock. So thou shalt give the congregation and their beasts drink. 9. And Moses took the rod from before the Lord as he commanded him. 10. And Moses and Aaron gathered the congregation together before the rock, and he said unto them, Hear now, ye rebels, must we fetch you water out of this rock? 11. And Moses lifted up his hand, and with his rod he smote the rock twice. And the water came out abundantly, and the congregation drank, and their beasts also. 12. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, Because ye believed me not to sanctify me in the eyes of the children of Israel, therefore ye shall not bring this congregation into the land which I have given them. 13. This is the water of Meribah, because the children of Israel strove with the Lord, and he was sanctified in them. The result of the Lord cursing Moses is in Deuteronomy chapter 34, verses 5-12. 5. So Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in the land of Moab, according to the word of the Lord. 6. And he buried him in a valley in the land of Moab, over against Beth Peor, but no man knoweth of his sepulchre until this day. 7. And Moses was 120 years old when he died. His eye was not dim, nor his natural force abated. 8. And the children of Israel wept for Moses in the plains of Moab 30 days. So the days of weeping and mourning for Moses were ended. 9. And Joshua the son of Nun was full of the spirit of wisdom, for Moses had laid his hands upon him. And the children of Israel hearkened unto him, and did as the Lord commanded Moses. 10. And there arose not a prophet since in Israel like unto Moses, whom the Lord knew face to face. 11. And all the signs and the wonders, which the Lord sent him to do in the land of Egypt to Pharaoh, and to all of his servants, and to all of his land. 12. And in all that mighty hand, and in all the great terror which Moses showed in the sight of all Israel. This is continued in Joshua 1, 1-8. 1. Now after the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord, it came to pass that the Lord spake unto Joshua the son of Nun, Moses' minister, saying, 2. Moses my servant is dead. Now therefore arise, go over this Jordan, thou and all this people, unto the land which I do give to them, even to the children of Israel. 3. Every place that the sole of your foot shall tread upon, that I have given unto you, as I said unto Moses. 4. From the wilderness, in this Lebanon, even to the great river, the river Euphrates, all the land of the Hittites, and unto the great sea toward the going down of the sun, shall be your coast. 5. There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life, as I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. I will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. 6. Be strong and of a good courage, for unto this people shalt thou divide for an inheritance the land which I swear unto their fathers to give them. 7. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law, which Moses my servant commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand, nor to the left, that thou mayest prosper whithersoever thou goest. 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou may observe to do it, according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, then thou shalt have good success. In conventional wisdom, these passages don't make very much sense. Moses was explained as being the most important prophet of all time, and then he isn't allowed to lead the people into the promised land. To help understand this passage, we need to think about it in symbolic terms. Moses was the prophet that the law was given to. In the important tale of the Passover, Moses led the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt. Moses symbolizes the law, the Israelites are the people who are saved, and the slavery to Pharaoh symbolizes slavery to the system of the world, or sin. Therefore the law, or in other words the knowledge of good and evil, leads people from sin. However, if the law leads people from sin, why can't the law lead people into the promised land of salvation? In Deuteronomy 32, 1-4, we read about the identity of the rock and the meaning of the water. 1. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. 2. My doctrine shall drop as the rain, my speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass. 3. Because I will publish the name of the Lord, ascribe ye greatness unto our God. 4. He is the rock, his work is perfect, for all his ways are judgment, a God of truth and without iniquity. Just and right is he. God is the rock, and his word is the water. So the law cannot lead people into salvation because the law struck God. The only interpretation of this to make sense would be God in the form of Jesus, to bring forth his word, the gospel. Because of this, Joshua, the Hebrew form of the name Jesus, had to be the one to lead the people into the promised land of salvation. This book is available to download in its entirety for free at smashwords.com and eventually here on YouTube. If you want to hear more, subscribe to this channel. God bless.